Hello guys, this is D-Nox.
This is Beckers, hello.
And we are here to finally announce the results of the remix contest from our masterclass. We want to apologize first that it has been taken so long, but we were overwhelmed with the amount of remixes that we got, the good quality, and also, it's not easy. We had to be sure which ones to select, and finally we came to a result here. And there's another thing I would like to add, is that instead of 3 remix spaces that I promised, we have to make it 4 because there were just too many.
Yeah.
So
we were actually over, as I said, it was way more than we actually expected remixes, and also like the overall like average quality of the remixes was pretty mind blowing and way better and way more than expected, and so it was pretty hard to pick, and it took us a while to first like pre-select, and then we had a selection, and then to make it smaller and smaller, and really to get down to the 3 or 4 we picked was quite a mission. But we were really happy now.
I also think that if the masterclass was the reason why we got so many good results, then I have to say that, well, respect to all of you, and for studying so deeply together with us, and for sending so many good results.
Yeah, we're proud of you.
Very good, very good. So this masterclass was good for something. Good to see that. We would like to show you those 4 remixes, just like maybe over 30-40 seconds, so it doesn't get too much. And also we would like to say sorry for those that didn't make it this time. I still would like to hear your demos and your future progress on music that you write. Always feel free to send me what you make. And we would start with the remix number 4, which was the latest to get on the EP. Just came in a couple of hours ago, the final version. And it's from a female student from Australia, Sus Pritchard. Sus Pritchard is her name, and she came up with something really nice. Frankie, would you like to say something about it?
Yeah, it was actually, especially it came very late, but it was so surprisingly good, because it was something that took elements from the original, but put it in a really own unique musical space. It was also, I think, almost the only remix that didn't take the half note transition of the bass note and the other sounds, but instead it was created in new harmonies, and also added some vocals on top, which I actually really liked here, because they were not acting like a vocal that sings like a verse. They are really more acting like a sound that fitted to the overall vibe of the track, which is a very beachy, sunny, trancey, very positive, warm vibe actually. And and all the musicality, also the dynamic, how the track comes off from a really quiet, nice break, and then builds really up, and after the break it's even more intense than before. We really liked it and were impressed with it, especially because I think we heard that the lady who produced this is just doing this since a couple of months, so respect, very nice.
Yeah, another result of this masterclass. So, wow. The remix winner is someone called Hasid, Hasith. I have no idea where you're from, but we like your remix a lot. It is number 2 here, and this is a remix we decided because it also came up with some different elements, especially in the groove section, which made it very interesting for us, and welcome you on board.
Yeah. I have to say this one is also, I think, one of the best mixes in terms of the overall production, like the low end, the kick and the bass. Even there's a lot of bass. It sounded really good when I listened to it loud in the studio. And I also like that actually sounds from the original, like the lead and the melody, were actually recreated with other sounds, which also was a nice, good idea.
Third remix is from Pedroscale. The name, I think, speaks for itself here. We choose this remix because it's the most techno-ish one that we got. Very driving, very forward. It took the original elements to a different level, very energetic, and I think it would make a really good job on the dance floors and also in DJ sets from all kinds. So that is something that got my attention very early in the progress of selecting.
Yeah, it was almost the only one that really tried to take elements of the original and put it in a more driving and a more also dirty sounding way, you know, but on purpose. Like all the drums are more aggressive, a little bit more distorted, and even what I like the original ARP, which is like one of the main elements of the original track. He transformed it in a kind of a pitched percussion. I even can't define it. So now it's just like a part of the groove actually, and so the whole thing became much more driven, and like the whole sound vibe that it has. Yeah, we really liked it because it feels like this is more like a full-on techno track now, and yeah, even it has so many elements of the original, it still sounds completely different now.
Number 4 or 1, because we started at 4, so my counting was wrong. But the last one on the release is from a guy called Toby Emerson, and he made a version which I would say goes more into the direction of organic house, like a little bit lower BPM, slower. The grooves are more organic. Here and there is some percussion or conga feel inside, and because of being so different, this is the one that also made it.
Yeah, this one was really nice because it almost did the opposite, like the Pedroscale one. That because this one is like a really stripped down version. Like it has more space for the sounds. It was a completely new groove and bassline created, and everything is more breathing, it's more deep. It takes a little bit more time, and the focus is more on the groove on this one. So yeah, really nice job also here.
So, congratulations, guys. Happy to have you on board. I'm going to do everything now to speed up the process for the release, and we'll keep you posted. Once again, sorry to all the other ones. Amazing job. It was really, really difficult for us, and I hope you understand. This is the way things go sometimes, and we would like you to welcome you again to our masterclass, which is now online again. If you still think of something that you could do while it's cold in Europe, or maybe while there's another lockdown going on. As you saw, we had so much fun working with those with the remix contest, and we still have the option to release your music on our label Sprout. So feel free to join us, send me your demos, and see you soon.
Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye.